Hello, and welcome to today's session on Informatica-enabled customer data mastering and lifecycle management. I'm your host, Nick Prellwitz, and with me I have Kim Seijo from Interface, a global commercial flooring company, as well as Jillian Dozer from Infoverity, a leading systems integrator who helped plan and implement the solution. We're excited to share the journey of how Interface improved their lead generation, incorporated Dun & Bradstreet data enrichment, and rolled out a cloud CRM solution. Kim, can you please tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Sure, Nick. So grateful to be here with you and Jillian today and to be able to share Interface's customer data governance story. My name is Kim Seijo, and I'm the Senior Manager for Global Data Governance here at Interface. I have 28 years of experience in the data management and business analytics space and have been with Interface for just over a year. And boy, what a year it has been, establishing the policies, measures, and the platform to ensure consistency and quality while supporting not just one, but 2 Cloud CRM rollouts in the same year.
Thank you, Kim. And Jillian, how about you?
Thanks, Nick. I'm a managing consultant at Infoverity within the customer solutions practice. I've been with the company for about 7 years now, focusing on all things data management, particularly in the multi-domain master data space. My background is primarily within customer and party data and implementing master data solutions across a variety of industries. My role on the Interface project was to ensure that the MDM solution was driving business value for Interface, that the Interface team could apply and learn as they go, and ultimately have an efficient and effective enterprise data management platform.
Kim, can you tell us a little bit more about who Interface is and what they do?
Interface has been leading the commercial carpet tile flooring business since 1973, when founder Ray Anderson began the mission to provide beautifully sustainable flooring solutions from LaGrange, Georgia. In the early 1990s, Interface committed to becoming the world's first environmentally sustainable and ultimately restorative company. Our team of 4,000 associates celebrates every product we make for our customers, and we are proud of our Mission Zero achievement, ensuring that our products do not harm the environment at all. We have a new aspiration called Climate Take Back, where we will create a climate fit for life. One exciting step in that direction is the creation of our circuit back green backing, which effectively stores more carbon in its life cycle than it emits.
Very good. Thanks, Kim. All right, so to get us going, can you please tell us a little bit more about the relationship between Interface and Infoverity? Where did it start, and how has it been as a partnership?
Nick, in 2018, Interface was taking on a transformational program to improve global customer engagement. We recognized an opportunity to better serve our customers, respond to the requests, and to better position ourselves to onboard acquisitions. We were looking for a guide. The focus areas were clear, and improvement was there for the taking. However, the priorities and the path to get us there was uncertain. We had various strategy and assessment inputs before, but none that connected the current and the future states in a way for us to execute on. We had several knowledge sharing sessions with Infoverity before we formally engaged them. We liked how they provided best practices and a practical approach to our request. They could work both at the strategic and the tactical project level and tie them both together.
Jillian, how did it look from your side?
Nick, initially we were a sounding board for the program team. We shared best practices in the art of the possible with master data. We led a handful of educational workshops and really focused those conversations around the definition of customer, hierarchies, the critical relationships associated to those customers, and segmentation as 3 pillars of successful customer relationship management, CRM, solution. Mastering data, data integration, and a clear understanding of Dun & Bradstreet data were capabilities that came up early and often in the conversations. These were good working sessions and quickly found our styles and cultures aligned. Interface had a clear need to ensure the technology was going to meet their business needs, and Infoverity was there to ensure that the solution did so. From day one, it was always about working shoulder to shoulder with both the IT and the business with a clear roadmap for success.
Yes, it sounds like it was a great match from the start. Kim, looking at the program itself, what was driving Interface to embark on this journey? What were some of the obstacles or challenges the business was wrestling with?
Well, at Interface, we had a perfect storm around aging IT infrastructure and a business process designed to accommodate system limitations. In order to succeed in this new mission, we had to evolve our selling processes across the globe to ensure that we could consistently provide this beautiful, sustainable flooring that support our customers' goals and those of their own customers. We were challenged to pivot our core perspective to be focused on the customer with optimal processes and data to support our sales leaders. We wanted to make technology the enabler, to get the right data to the right consumer in the right format at the right time.
Just to quickly add on to that, there was a critical in-flight global CRM program that had dependencies on the master data, but also long-term objectives around repeatability, analytics, and overall data discipline. It was also crucial that the enriched master data was ultimately available, as Kim said, to the right person at the right time. So we crafted a roadmap to keep us focused on near-term execution for the incremental rollout of the global CRM solution, but we're continuously aware of our target state. This influenced a lot of our user stories and priorities within each release. It also exposed critical management direction and decision around processes and architecture.
Thanks, Jillian. And how did the roadmap clarify priorities for near, mid, and long-term relief?
The roadmap created for Interface included a repeatable process to assess, prioritize, and perform. It allowed for agility and adaptability as Interface was embarking on this critical data management journey. We kept 2 tracks running in parallel. One was the persistent solution configuration and release cycle to support the global CRM rollout initially. The other track was focused on ensuring a solid strategic foundation to support the roadmap to drive business outcomes. This workstream concentrated on data governance and policy framework that supported the actions of the Data Center of Excellence, comprised of the Executive Global Data Governance Steering Team, Domain Leadership, and Divisional Data Management Stewardship teams. The Center of Excellence is the backbone for data delivery across Interface's enterprise. Thus, this workstream always stayed just ahead of the tactical stream. The critical business elements and definitions refined through the Center of Excellence fed the tactical data set for the CRM rollout. Leveraging the Center of Excellence structure, we were able to iterate through challenges and set priorities and directions quickly. Interface now was utilizing a foundation of value leveraged across business processes and no longer operating in a siloed effort. Data was and continues to drive the experience, and Interface was able to learn and be informed along the way through this iterative cycle.
So just to tag on to that, our initial customer master assessments definitely helped us prioritize data governance as an organization as well as a discipline. Our global leadership team set really big goals to replace our current CRM system and establish new objectives, which were aimed at improving the global selling processes to achieve that customer engagement we desired. Interface executives recognized the need to prioritize the formation of highly skilled data management teams and appointed business domain leaders to support these new selling processes, the new technology, its automation, and the metrics. Interface's Global Data Council was then formed to steer these teams and define relevant data, its required data quality levels, and the governance processes to support. We were forming a new concept at Interface, the Data Center of Excellence. Tactics were also segmented into long and near-term objectives. From a long-term data stewardship perspective, new customer data processes and technology were absolutely required to support the rigor that we needed to improve customer data quality across the globe. We wanted a single source system to manage a single view of the customer in real time. Infoverity's thought leadership helped us early on to establish a path to execution, moving us from a batch governance process to a real-time process long-term. Near-term objectives were completely focused on providing a deduplicated list of customers out of our legacy systems to be migrated into the new CRM system in order to support what we called a rolling go live across the globe. In the near term, data management teams needed the Informatica platform to help them extract, cleanse, and provide deduplicated customer data files sourced from multiple systems so that a single source of record could be established for managing customer data longer term. Our rolling go live for CRM required us to perform this week over week over week.
Thank you, Kim. It sounds like a very intentional strategy focused on churning out value while also continuing to prioritize the evolving business needs. Jillian, back to you. Can you please describe the impact of the ongoing release cycles?
Initially, we were focused on a tactical data set to deliver for the foundational rollout of the global CRM solution, as we mentioned previously. Dun & Bradstreet data was critical here to give us a fast but quality baseline to work with, while the Informatica platform came online to give us repeatability and stewardship. We needed to support the business and establish trust in the data.
Kim, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the tactical execution of the project. How would you describe the operational aspects of how the teams enabled the solution?
Well, Nick, Informatica's initial batch tactical data set did not quite meet our team's expectations. There was some overmatching and some unclear cleansing rules, and the interface teams really struggled to understand the evolving match merge algorithms. We call that the black box, and needed regular teaching on the trust survivorship concepts. Jillian had to explain and keep explaining, but we were still at the elementary level of understanding. As a result, the first tactical data set was not as thoroughly tested, resulting in poor trust and minimal usage within the new CRM. Substantial manual deduplication was later required, but with pain comes great gain. We worked hard with Infoverity to figure out a new strategy. We asked ourselves the following 5 questions. How do we give control of customer data quality fully and completely to the data management teams? Where should we manage customer data? What can we do to grow our understanding of the Informatica solutions and all of its core match, merge, trust, survivorship capabilities? What do we need to do about intentional duplicate accounts? And who or what is really steering us? Well, we chose the technology to enable us, not to steer us. And so we relaunched the Global Data Governance Executive Steering Team mid-year, and we took strategic decisions to manage all customer data in the new CRM, regardless of the state of its quality at that point. We decided to elaborate CRM's capabilities to become our source of record for all new accounts and all changes to accounts, with full intention to leverage Informatica's golden record management processes and real-time integration. Infoverity helped us solve a looming database architecture dilemma so that we could support intentional duplication of accounts for specific use cases. Our people started to innovate and own the data quality. And then boom, along came an acquisition, and we had to grow up very quickly in order to support a second global CRM rollout in the same year. This is where the IDQ system, D&B Direct Plus, and Address Doctor investments really paid off for us. We onboarded the Infoverity Managed Services team at this time to help us profile new source data and improve reporting in order to more effectively see what was going on behind the scenes in the Informatica black box. We began to learn. We established more effective naming conventions and documented new data policies based on best practices. Now that we understood the requirements of the enabling technology, we knew exactly what name and address details would result in the highest confidence D&B match score in the various regions of the world. D&B reporting was viewed alongside Informatica black box reporting in a way that was much easier for the team to understand and to be able to confirm accuracy. By using these batch Informatica solutions and improved reporting, data teams could more easily identify many thousand shared accounts, duplicate accounts, between the 2 business units. This empowered them to host tough conversations regarding customer harmonization and force decisions based on established policies and standards. We even shaved 2 full months off of project timelines as a result of improving data preparation, deduplication, and migration efforts. We definitely graduated from high school in this phase of our Informatica journey.
As Kim alluded to, this part of the interface journey is where the Informatica platform was a clear value add to the enterprise, and it was becoming more tangible to the data management team. The platform integrates with Dun & Bradstreet Direct Plus to enrich the data through the onboarding process. As part of that enrichment, Interface was able to visualize the legal hierarchy of its customers to understand the corporate linkage and relationships amongst those entities. By providing this visibility, the sales and marketing team is now able to identify leads quickly, as well as recognize cross-sell and upsell opportunities. The solution also enables the company to be proactive when there's potential risk at hand, especially in merger and acquisitions or even bankruptcy situations. So for a company who may have had to have been more reactive at times in their customer management strategy, was able to be more proactive in customer engagement and overall strategic account initiatives.
It's amazing what some quick wins can do to promote program buy-in and ease tensions for those subsequent tracks. What came in the second wave after the Master Data Management Foundation was established and CRM went live?
Nick, this is where the Informatica platform began to shine. We worked with the CRM team to seamlessly integrate search before create functionality that ultimately led to streamlining their account creation process within their CRM platform. With the Informatica platform integrated, account executives and the data management team were not only able to actively identify potential duplicates before creating new accounts, but they now also had the functionality to enrich their data with Dun & Bradstreet data during the creation process. Some of the enrichment included Dun & Bradstreet for corporate insight, data insight, as I mentioned, as well as Address Doctor for cleansing and standardization of address data, along with several other data quality cleansing practices on critical data elements. The combination of all of these net new enhancements enabled by the Informatica platform provided Interface insight into their customer data that they had never had before, and in parallel, make the day-to-day job of the data management team easier. This also allowed for the business to easily identify cross-sell and/or upsell opportunities in a real-time fashion.
And as Jillian mentioned, while that second CRM was preparing for go live, we were managing a second work stream with Infoverity to build this new search before create functionality between CRM and Informatica. Our long-term goal was to support data stewards with the ability to manage customer data within that single CRM system, fully leveraging Informatica's API to process this enrichment, cleansing, deduplication, and golden record account creation in real time. We recently implemented this solution and are working hard to iron out all the kinks. Data management teams love the design and the functionality. Infoverity continues to partner with us, standing behind their product and delivery in order to ensure Interface's full success. We are confident that these real-time processes will indeed make account management more efficient and accurate across the globe.
It's such a great story. Thanks for sharing, Kim. And that brings us to current day. What's left on the Interface roadmap?
Well, Nick, obviously the COVID-19 pandemic is forcing us all to reevaluate strategic roadmaps. Our current plan is to fully realize the benefits of the investments made in Informatica's customer master data platform. We look forward to near perfect customer data quality, efficient capabilities to mass update in real time, and we really wish to evolve our global data governance center of excellence for other domains. We desire to continue to build on strategic partnerships in this space, like what we have with Infoverity. We have learned many lessons along the way, and we want to keep learning more about our customers' needs, their success stories, and how we can continually serve them with our distinctive products and offerings.
And Nick, as Kim mentioned, it's important that the business and IT evolve with the customer master solution. There's a certain language to master data as there's a certain language to business and technology. Business likes to focus on customer products, relationships, and entitlements. Technology solutions like to focus on parties, locations, accounts, etc. It is the job of the master data and data governance to be the translation engine between the business and technology. Mastering any domain offers significant advantages, but when the customers begin to effectively embark on a multi-domain master data management journey, this opens greater opportunity for operational gains and expanding value across the business. Each of the domains in and of itself obviously add value, but if you do them in isolation, it becomes almost like a conversion activity. When kept aligned in a continuing way, this is what adds return over time. This is all based on a critical foundation and disciplines. Consistency, quality, and measures allow for the multi-domain approach to be successful. And thus, what does this mean for Interface? The solution is positioned to scale and be enhanced incrementally to support the near-term expansion into the contact and item domain, and allow for this multi-domain strategy to really provide Interface with additional opportunity and entirely new insights into their data landscape.
Kim and Jillian, thank you so much for your time and for sharing insights into how Interface and Infoverity changed the way Interface improved lead generation, enriched customer data, and rolled out a foundational CRM solution. Any parting comments for those out there listening?
Nick, the only additional thing that I would add for those watching and listening, to ensure that you remember it is a journey with any MDM implementation. I typically like to use the phrase, Rome wasn't built in a day, and nor should your MDM strategy. It is critical to ensure you have a sound strategy for your MDM solution and that you focus on driving business value with the technology. Come into the implementation with a governance focus, as this allows you to define what is right. Data governance defines the guidelines for right, and only when you're right can you increase and drive business value.
Yeah, just to piggyback on everything Jillian just mentioned, data governance is a combination of people, processes, or methodologies and technology. One cannot really exist without the others. Interface did the right thing first, considering data governance as an organization as well as a discipline. Along the journey, we had to collaborate organizationally across the globe in order to govern the business data for completion, accuracy, and optimal utilization. We learned some hard lessons together. We over-engineered the technology at times, and we had to change policies and procedures along the way. We continue to learn together and are anxious to drive as much value from our Informatica investments as we serve our customers personally from lead generation to product installation.
Well, that does it for our session today. Once again, thank you everyone for your time. We hope the content was valuable and helps you along your own data journey. We've listed some contact information for your reference, so please feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. Until next time, have a great day.